All right, Larry, this is my favorite part of the video. This is where I graciously asked you to play some riffs for us. But first, let's just talk about your setup. You got the controller down here, and then you actually have a lot of analog stomp boxes. So kind of talk to me about how you're working everything.
Yeah, well, the main thing, because we have the fractal, which saves me on the tap dancing. But I just, I can't get over that hump of not having pedals, not having things I can reach down and turn, and I still have to have them. So there's still a million pedals. Yeah, let's see. Where do we start?
Where would you say is like your main like core tone, like just amps? Are you running like your amps dirty?
Yeah, there's just a clean and a dirty.
Okay.
Although that's my clean or something. Yeah, and it's just most of the sounds coming from the amp, and then there's a couple of fuzzes and things like that. Most of these are just drastic effects, like this Keeley Bubbletron. By the way, this guy Robert Keeley's just built all these pedals for me. And it's insane. I've never had anybody do anything.
And we'll show these pictures, Perry, once we get. And they have the casings are all custom. They're beautiful.
Yeah, they're custom. They look amazing. They sound amazing. I'm just like, we just got all this stuff, so I'm over the moon. And you can see things are still evolving with this pedal board. So yeah, you showed up just in time for it to be halfway done.
Perfect.
Which would probably be the case forever. But
under construction.
Yeah. So the Bubbletron. This is my favorite pedal right now. It sounds like this. That's a Bubbletron.
Now, would you say that's like something that you would use with I know you got the Ola chorus, but like, because that kind of goes in chorus territory, where like DMV or Extinction Burst has it. Like I always call when I talk about it, like people love chorus. It's real clean and watery. That's how they say it. I like yours because it's like rusty water. That's how I always refer to your chorus tones, or like a rustiness to it. So is the Bubbletron doing more of that, or like the Strymon for the chorus type stuff?
Well, you'll find out that I have like 5 pedals that do almost the same thing because I just can't help it. The Strymon's doing this sound. So it's just very drastic.
Yeah.
But most of my effects are usually set very drastic.
Which I love, because I want to hear it.
You know what I mean? That's how I feel. If I'm gonna have an effect, I don't want it to be subtle.
Like, oh, is that, or is it just kicked on? Like,
No, that's on. So the Strymon's great for that. That's what I use that for. It shows up in a lot of songs.
Like what songs? Like,
there's a song. More on TV that's on
I was going to ask
and that's
you about
this. That. So, otherwise it'd just be.
This is so boring.
Yeah, that's no good. You need this. Plus, if you get bored, you can just stare down and go. It's fun.
Instant Primus.
And then, the phaser's a phaser.
Now, where in a song, or where are you using that?
It's hard for me to really think of where I'm using that. It just, whenever I'm standing around, I go like, okay, we need a trippy phaser sound.
Yeah.
But,
so you feel like you have set, like you're like, okay, this part's coming up, I'm going to use this pedal, or are you kind of every night you're changing it up? You might use the Bubbletron where the Strymon might got used the night before?
Yeah, well, there's definitely songs where the part is from certain pedals.
Okay.
Like this Bubbletron, I used a lot on the new record just because Robert had sent me this pedal, and I just loved it so much. I tried to jam it in anywhere I could get away with it.
Yeah.
Basically, I would just turn on all the time and wait till they said, nah, don't use that pedal anymore.
Is that what's getting used on the track, like after the choruses or the verse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That'd be the Bubbletron. And then, he just built me this tap tempo, which sounds amazing. I love this pedal. It's great to be able to tap everything in time, but for jamming or something, just to keep. I love tap tempo everything. So
is that a whole different? Now tap tempo's not a new thing, but like when you started playing guitar in the late '80s and '90s and stuff, it wasn't a feature in pedals and stuff. So I'm sure having an Axe effects, and then obviously tap tempo in a lot lesser degrees, these tools have almost become instruments themselves in the way that you can use them.
Yeah, totally.
Do you find them inspiring?
Yeah, total 100%. Especially having the tap tempo, because you can get it right in time with the song. Now you're kind of creating a texture that's part of the song, and it's musical because of the way that having the tap tempo, as opposed to sitting there and trying to get it right in place, you know. I heard like, you know, the Smith song with the classic, you know.
Oh yeah.
That I heard that they just had to keep going by
Punching
phrase by
in.
phrase and going by and getting it set. So there's no more of that kind of stuff. And I just love the sound of tremolos and those kind of things in time.
What's your favorite like tremolo sine wave? Like, you know, there's the sawtooth, there's the triangle wave.
Just
the
a
sine-
sawtooth,
yeah.
Jurassic, you know,
Jurassic.
helicopter.
Yeah. Vox style.
Basically that. I don't know why I was going slow now. So that's that one. And this is just, you know, tap delay now. Which is great for everything, especially once you get with your jam and, you know, if you want to put it right in time.